Hi everyone, I'm filming in my bed again because I didn't feel like leaving, but today is February 11th, 2021, and I read Exodus chapter 9. Today, another set of 3 plagues take place. Because Pharaoh falsely promised to let the Israelites go in the previous chapter, God sends a 5th plague, and this is targeted towards the livestock. What's super cool, I guess, about this is that there was a very clear distinction between the Egyptians' livestock and the Israelites. Not one animal from the Israelites were harmed. But even after this, Pharaoh still decides to hold on to the people, and so our next plague hits. The 6th plague was boils. God commands Moses to throw soot in the air, and this makes everyone except for God's people to break out in sores. But of course, Pharaoh still refuses to listen to God, and so our last plague for today's chapter takes place. God strikes with very heavy hail and tells everyone to shelter their flocks and themselves. Similar to yesterday, Pharaoh pleads to Moses and begs for him to take the hail away, and in return he promises to let the people go. But just as we predicted, chapter 9 ends with him not being able to keep this promise. At this time, I want to read us verses 20 and 21, and it says, "Then whoever feared the word of the Lord among the servants of Pharaoh hurried his slaves and his livestock into the house. But whoever did not pay attention to the word of the Lord left his slaves and his livestock in the field." God's word is something that's always here, and he waits for us with open arms. But it matters whether or not we decide to turn to him or turn against him. For the Egyptians, God even told them exactly what would happen when, and our verse today that I just read tell us that some did eventually end up listening. Comparing the Egyptians who did end up listening to Pharaoh who never ever listened, I want us to learn from them, and I just encourage us to pray today for open ears, for an open mind, and most importantly, a soft heart, that we may be able to pick up and listen to whatever God tells us today. Well, that's it for today's journey. Thank you so much for joining. You can watch yesterday's video up there, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow with Exodus chapter 10. Bye!